Good afternoon, grazers. Today's I think it's the 11th of October. Moved the cows up here to the house the other day. We are getting, calves are dropping on the ground. I still have fall calving, so I knew we were getting close to having calves, so I got them moved up here, and fortunately the next day, yesterday, we had our first calf. This morning we had two more. So we are trying our best to do as much non-selective grazing as possible. As you can tell, we are probably taking, I'd say, 70% of the forage. I'll show you where we're at and what we're doing here. So cows are laying down relaxing. This is a strip I gave them this morning after going hunting with the kids. Or you can tell just the line right there where it's at. There's still quite a bit of forage here, but they're cleaning all of it up, which is really nice, because that's going to promote new growth, getting some of that out of the way. This is mostly fescue with orchard grass, clover. There's a little bit of crabgrass in here, but just to show you, I guess, what it is that they're in. They've already grazed this a couple times this year, and we're at, I'm going to say that's 26 inches of forage here, and so just giving a small strip. And as the day goes by, they'll clean up all the way underneath this wire. You can tell they've already stripped it off a little bit of this, but here's more. This is, again, pushing 30 inches in length on some of this. And it's, I've already stripped this off a few times this year, so there's a few times, twice already this year. This is the third time coming back to this section. This is the most productive section on the farm. Cows are full, but 16 are still out here. These calves are all from last couple bulls I got out of Nebraska, and little guys, nothing big about them. Definitely have used Cavanese bulls for a long time now, and so there's a mama right there. This calf's got a cute little white spot next on the side of its face. I thought I seen a little bit of white underneath it. It's mama's right there. She's had this calf last night or this morning, and there's a couple more down here. I don't when I started off, we used to tag calves like right after they were born, and I don't do that anymore. I don't like to get the mama stirred up. I don't have registered animals, so I'm not trying to get a weight off of them. I'm not trying to, right now, I'm just going to hold back every heifer and give it a chance to breed, and all the steers are going to get sold. So I'm not keeping anything. So I only work the cows a couple times, but you can tell they're trying to get as much shade as they can. It's really strange. It's October, and I think we may even hit a record high today. I think it's pushing 88 degrees today. So as far as I'm concerned, I think cows are looking pretty good. 27 there. She is one of my last cows that I have that I think you really got to watch when she has a calf. She gets pretty protective, but as long as you don't push her, she does okay. And I know I'm kind of making an excuse for her, but this cow down here, we'll go walk down here real quick. One of my problems on the farm is locust trees. So this cow right here, her calf was nice and happy this morning. Look at how tiny that baby is. So this cow was one of the first cows I bought 8 years ago, and she is 10 years old now, and at 10 years old she's only had one problem with a calf, and that's because it was born feet first instead of head first. And I kept her, and so in the 8 years I've had her, she's given me 7 calves. Always calves on time, regardless of my management failures, as I've learned over the years, goods and bads. And she's always come up pregnant, always calves, usually in the first cycle, which has been phenomenal. This one right here, this white-faced one you see right here in front of me, that's another one of the first 8 cows I got. And same thing, she's had, this year will be 8 calves that she's had in 8 years that I've had her. So she's at least 10 years old, maybe a little more. So even though, so yep, that's a I'm happy. Have no reason to get rid of cows. I hear a lot of people talk about getting rid of cows at 5 and 6 and 7 years old, and as long as I'm concerned, if they can do it with my management and they can get pregnant every year, then I'm gonna keep them in the herd. So while also selecting, trying to get better bull each time that I learn more. When you know better, do better. It's one of the phrases I like to say. So as I learn more and I get better bulls, then ideally the cow herd is going to continue to get better. So one of the things I'm really hoping for this year, I bought a Faro Cattle Company PCC bull, and he is not happy with these girls right on the other side of the fence right now. And well, I say he's not happy. I'm sure he wants to be with the girls. So, but one of the things I really like about him is top, I think 1% for calving ease. In the Angus breed, top 1% for low maintenance. That's a $sign EN score, if you're not familiar with that. So he is definitely capable and able to do good on grass. So he's in the corral. Like I said, he's got his girlfriend's right on the other side of him here, so he's not super thrilled about it. But what do you think, big fella? The kids went down to the lower field earlier and picked some sorghum, so he was pretty happy with that. He probably thinks I've got some of that again, because the kids have been bringing him some. So, but he is right at 2 years old. I'll be really curious to see what he looks like at 3 and 4. But disposition wise, Faro Cattle Company rates him on a scale of 1 to 5, and he's a 5 out of 5 on disposition. He's been great to have around the cows, doesn't seem to mind anything, moves when you want him to move, goes where you want him to go, but is nice and gentle to have around the cows. So anyway, fall calving season here, and we're enjoying this weather, even though we are pretty short on rain here. But we're spoiled here in Texas County, Missouri. We have not hit a drought zone yet. I'll have to check the map for this last week, but I don't even think we're in D1. I think we're still in D0 here in Texas County. I think several areas around the farm have got more rain than us, but I'm thankful for what we get, and I'm thankful that I have green grass. So I'm certainly not gonna complain here. So anyway, I hope you all have a fantastic weekend.